Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Got the sun coming up behind us there. If you can see that beautiful sunrise, good for you. Pretty nice. It's about 6:45 a.m. and good morning, Central Texas, USA. 47 degrees this morning, and I'm still alive in my Casita 2019 Freedom Deluxe 17 footer, 84 square feet of interior space. Been full time in a long time. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, the day after yesterday, so make it a good one. And then what else? Sunday, we turned the clocks forward 1 hour at midnight. So Monday, the comment call will be probably about 1 hour later because I'm not going to get up an hour earlier. You got to know that. So anyway, what else? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
The current temperature in Kingsland is 47.
With a high of 63, and then starting on Monday for the rest of the month, we'll be in the middle 70s, low 80s for highs, and then for the lows, we'll be in the middle 50s to low 60s for the lows. And then so spring has sprung and old man winter has gone away. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 20.
With a high of 36. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte, it's currently 32.
With a high of 53, a rare heat wave. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The current temperature in Fairbanks is 1 degree.
One, I like that. With a high of 13, big heat wave there. That is a heat wave for them. Anyway, I got to introduce my gang here. That's Trenton Clump. That's an It, smiling face It. That is a teddy bear with my name on it. That's Popeye and Olive Oyl from the old Popeye cartoons. That's Betty Boop Boopy Doop, Betty Boop from the 1930s. And this is Mr. Bill. And behind them is a sticker that says Native Texan with a jalapeno on it. And somewhere there's $1,000,000 bill and a 1,000 yen note, a 5-year-old note, a $2 bill, a Frugal RV Gal sticker, a Deborah Dickinson sticker. Both of them have YouTube channels. Check it out. This is Mr. Bojangles. Those are just about gone bananas. And that is Olive Oyl's bra. That is a smiling face with nose, ear, and hair. And that says life is better than a casita. And that is the truth. Hey, Google, tell us a football joke.
Why do football coaches like punters so much? Because they always put their best foot forward.
Pretty weak. Anyway, we've got a comment here from Dorian Christie. Visible plan sounds great. I bet a lot of Rusty's Rangers would join a visible $25 plan if we could reach out to each other maybe. Many of us don't have big families. Well, I'm not in a plan with a family. Just some YouTubers or viewers here invited me in and I got in. But let me tell you this, all that glitters isn't gold. You know, visible works pretty good for me. It may not work worth crap for you. And also remember that on the mobile hotspot, unless you buy a special little device, you only can hook up one device, and that's it, using the mobile hotspot. So, you know, it's got its downside. You know, for $25, you ain't getting a lot. But it's worth it to me because I have another source of internet access, and that's my Wi-Fi from Rise Broadband here at my home base in Central Texas. When I'm in Capitan, New Mexico, I'll use something else. Windstream, I think, is good out there. I don't know. A lot of people don't like them, but I would just use them for internet. But having said that, moving along to Gary Dower. I've been waiting to see this one. I wish the price tag was a little less prohibitive. I like the birch finish better than the gray, though. Well, that's good. Yeah, we'll call them. They'll work with you on that price. If you're near, or they'll deliver them, I think, or they did. Bob Steen or Stein, depending on which side of the Mississippi you're on. I think that message on your phone was right. The external mic was off. Sound seemed distant. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to use the Pixel 3a for videos anymore, even though they are better and all that in some ways. But no, the sound is a little bit off, and the uploading those videos are data hogs, man, and it's just slow. And so I'll just use the LG G4 anyway. And then Susan Boggs says this. All right, Bob says the sound seemed distant. Susan Boggs says sound is good, Rusty. Okay, a little difference of opinion there. Amish Sailor, what are your thoughts about truck campers? Have you ever reviewed them? Yeah, I went and did some at Princess Craft in near Austin, Round Rock, Texas. And what I say about them is, you got a lot of weight that does this in the truck. I mean, if you're a good truck driver and you know all about it, or you have a dually vehicle, dually truck, then probably. But for a regular half-ton pickup to get loaded in there, I don't know. It's your choice, but I decided not to do it. Taz Mod, hi Rusty Trackman. Not to be negative, but my wife told me that a couple of assisted has canceled any groups coming to their facilities due to something. She becomes, anyway, well, whatever, let's stay away from that. I agree with, just so you know where my position is on this thing going around. I agree with Elon Musk. In my opinion, it's much ado about very little. But the media loves it because the media sources are drying up, okay? And, it's like a drowning man. They'll grab at anything to survive. And that's what these news corporations are doing, is in order to survive the onslaught of all these other media sources like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook and stuff. They'll take any story and exaggerate the crap out of it. Why? Because that's how they survive. And there was a headline in the Victoria Advocate, Victoria, Texas, my sister told me, that said, it says, prepare for the virus. What the hell is that? Anyway, enough said about that. Charles Green, video is 1080p, looks good. It is, but it's a data hog. Der Trixa, greetings and thanks for the drive. You are welcome. Taz Mod, I had my banana today. Yeah, potassium. Rudy B, love watching. Thank you. Take care. You're welcome. Der Trixa again from the North Sea in Germany. Says, greetings from German. Evening, 9:30. Rain the whole day. Well, don't know what to tell you, Der Trixa. We need rain here, and y'all got too much. WJ Ebel, come on, Rusty. It's don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned in your head. You can't switch out Nancy for Nora after I've heard it so many times. That it just doesn't sound right. Besides, Nora Jones is one of my favorite singers and the most beautiful woman in the world. There's nothing negative about her at all. Well, thank you, WJ. Well, you won't have to worry. I won't remember Nora half the time. I mean, I won't. I'll probably use my old brain cell and say Nancy. So you're okay. Calvin, retired geezer firefighter. Bet that Frio Light was cheaper. Maybe they were out. It is cheaper, but when the price is real close by the ounce, I buy the Miller Lite in those cans with the twist off top. Taz Mod, howdy Rusty Trackman. I checked out Visible for my area. Looks like they cover pretty much all the areas I would drive. I will have to check into it more. Well, be sure you do. It's just Verizon. That's all. The Visible is a company owned by Verizon. Visible Wireless is owned by Verizon, and it's wherever Verizon has coverage, Visible has coverage, with the exception of if there's only 3G Verizon in the area, Visible will not pick it up. It is 4G LTE only. So having said that, Tom Clam, sound is weak. Yep, I know it was. Danny Vance, always enjoy the driving videos. I like driving around the countryside, just seeing what's out there, looking forward to your New Mexico adventures, Capitan. Yeah, I'm headed that way. Not too much longer. Here we got our morning poetry from Dale Pointer. Rusty the Rebel never started a video that way, and a big house, a lot of room, which room to stay. Some you rarely see. Be wise, be free, live like Rusty. Well, no, live your own life. I mean, I'm not free from life, okay, yet. When you're free from life, you're dead. Dennis 78382. Yeah, check his channel out. It's Dennis 78382 around the Gulf Coast of Texas, does some good videos. He says, beautiful day for a drive, and it really was. It'd probably be okay today. Mark J. Hickling. Video quality is brilliant and the sound is good. The English pen liner is going to copy this example if you don't mind. Mark J. Hickling, I don't mind if you copy anything. Doesn't bother me a bit. Terry Murphy, when you get up in age, home sometimes has a different meaning. When I get up in age, I'm up in age. Jimmy and Kathy Harrell, afternoon, Rusty. Enjoyed the drive. Thank you. And here's Kuwaiti Keith. Always good to go driving with you. I also live in the middle of nowhere. Got to drive 29 miles to go to Walmart. And my S10 is getting 27 miles per gallon, and gas here is $2.34 in Florida. Well, it's $1.93 here in Texas, and then the prices are going to be dropping because oil prices are down to $43 a barrel. Yeah. Wesley, never ever heard of buying beer by the ounce. You cool, though. No, I do that on every product, because the packets, it used to be whenever you bought a larger package, the price was lower by the ounce. Well, it's not that way anymore. Sometimes the largest package will be the largest price by ounce because that's just a little scam they run. These guys are working on your wallet every way they can. So if you look at the deal and see the price per ounce for the products that you're buying, that's what you want to compare. Okay, not the total price per ounce. Okay, it works. I guarantee you, it'll save you some money. Leslie Robinson, nicely done review, Rusty, of an extremely well-designed trailer. That's on the tab 400. However, I can't afford that extortionate price. I can buy a well-built RV for half that. Thanks. Please keep doing reviews. I will when I see something to review. And that's the problem. I don't live in an area where there's a lot of RV dealers. There's just one within driving distance for me. This is on the driving video. Ben Lewis. Hey, Rusty, I'm buying a Visible compatible Samsung S9 plus Verizon locked phone off of eBay. Does Visible send you a SIM card after you sign up, or how does it work? Found the Reddit link to join a group to knock my bill down to $25 per month. Yeah, they send you a SIM card. It takes one day. You order it, and they send it the next day. But you better allow a full 24 hours to get your phone number ported. It's not the quickest in the world. Maybe some people have good luck, some people have bad luck. But be sure you know what you're getting into, because Visible, you're getting what you pay for, guys. I mean, I just happen to live in a rural area where the towers are not crowded, and I'm sure if they were, but my speeds vary anywhere from 20 megabits per second download to 4 megabits per second download, and on the upload side, it averages 1.5 to 10, and everywhere in between, all during the day. It's the same as the Verizon prepaid. It's the same as the Verizon prepaid service. It's all over the board. Only with the prepaid service, it was mostly on the low side, which was bad. Anyway, tell you something else I found out. I have the LG phone that I'm using to do this video this morning, the LG G4 that I bought for AT&T. I had it with AT&T 14, 15 days. Of course, I dropped my service with them, but while I was with them, they locked that IMEI because I tried to take it and put it with TracFone yesterday. They couldn't get the number not the number. I didn't even try to port the number. I told TracFone, assign me a new number, and I want to set up my LG G4. They couldn't do it. They said AT&T's got it hung up. Yeah, and I called AT&T, and they said, well, you were with us 1 month and 1 day, and no, I was with them 15 days in one pay period or billing cycle, and 1 day in the second billing cycle. So they billed me for a full month for 1 day. And I said, well, I'm not going to pay you for that. I'll pay you for 1 day. No, you have to pay the full month because you were in it for 1 day. No, I don't have to. See, there's where they make a big mistake, telling me that I have to do something. Chances are that ain't going to happen. But anyway, so it takes 60 days and it's automatically unlocked. But I went up the ladder a little bit, and they're supposed to unlock it in a few days. We'll see. But anyway, Chet Jorgensen, the wrist bone connected to the elbow connected to the shoulders connected to the neck, connected. Bone is connected to the head, and let me read it right. The wrist bone connected to the elbow is connected to the shoulders connected to the neck bone, is connected the head of there's anything it. That's what it says. Randog 1951 on a driving video. Nice store-bought haircut, Southern man. Visible warning. My first 6 weeks with Visible were great. The 7th weeks, my texts were getting through to a bud of mine, letting each other know we were still breathing. Blah blah blah. During the 8th week, calls made during slow times of the day weren't getting out. Chatting with customer service began taking 2 hours. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'll ride this horse as far as it goes, and when it drops, I'll drop it. All right, here we go. This is Randog 1951. Does Texas still throw a person in jail for life for having only one joint? I've driven around Texas 3 times in my life. Love travel up to LBG's Ranch. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know the laws, marijuana laws in Texas. I don't. So you'll have to check with somebody else. Dennis Nelson, HHR is a cobalt in a different body. Okay, it's good to know. Mr. C, I've been using Visible for about 6 months. We run our household internet and all our streaming for TV with one of their $20 R2 phones. If you get 4 phones on the shared service, person pays $25 each, and it's unlimited talk, text, and data for each phone. And that's what he says. So here's a satisfied customer. So, you know, you're going to have that. It's just like any other wireless carrier. You're going to have people that it's been really good for, and you're going to have people that it's been really bad for, and everywhere in between. George Murphy, Rusty, your audio is not as good. Lots of distortion. Maybe change the microphone. Well, no, that's not it. It's the phone, because I've got 2 mics, and it does the same thing on both of them. So I'll just use my LG. Wanderer, check Deborah Tavares at shopthecrime.net. Anyway, something about, it's not something I want to read, I don't think. Good luck, thank you. Gerard Trico, and then we'll end it here after a couple more. It is amazing to me that they let RV manufacturers get away with that idea of having the component manufacturers handle warranty claims on those items with the RV manufacturer only covering the basic shell and frame. If that, automobiles also have multiple manufacturers of their components, but do you go to AC Delco for the alt? No, you're right. I mean, RV manufacturers are getting away with a scam. Thank you. Ginger Bellflower, we'll do 2 more than that, or 3 more. We'll get Scotty in here. Ask Google why a fire truck is red. All right. Hey, Google, why is a fire truck red?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
Hey, Google, why is a fire truck red?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
Oh, here it is right here. Hey, Google, why is a fire truck red?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here, I heard it has something to do with the cost of paint in the 1800s.
You hear me? Okay, so that was it. If you say, why are fire trucks red, it'll get the joke. But if you say, why is a fire truck red, it will not get it. Okay, you see, here, watch this. Hey, Google, why are fire trucks red?
According to the Monty Python-esque application of the principles of logic and etymology, it has something to do with a ruler, Queen Elizabeth, fish, and Russians.
Scary. Cyrus the Great, China posed, never mind. Scotty Thompson, I heard that cell phones are coming back with removable battery on all cell phone companies. I hope so. That'd be great. Susan's comment, T-Mobile is a nightmare, always overcharging for added things. Anyway, all I can tell you is, guys, everybody that has a cell phone's having problems with their carrier. Some of them are, some of them aren't, and that's the way it is. So having said that, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. It doesn't cost you 1 penny. Some of you are and some of you have. Thank you very much. The way the link works is you click on the link, go to Amazon. You can go, and during that shopping session, if you buy anything, I get a small commission. It does not cost you a penny. If you put it in your cart to take out later, If you take it out within 6 months, I still get a few pennies. So if you want to fool with it, fine. If you don't, I don't blame you. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight is what? Eat less. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose or mouth. Doesn't matter. Just take a deep breath. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. What else? Exercise your body. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Pedal, pedal, pedal. What else? Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. It's good for you. You'll feel better, and you may live a little longer because of it. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. Don't let the news media dump trash in it, and believe me, they are dumping it now. Why? Because they have found a story that they can run with. You know, they can drag this out. Have you ever heard of a flu virus epidemic in July? Huh? Have you ever heard of one in May? So you see how much longer they've got this story? Not very long. Are they going to beat you in the head with it? Yep. So anyway, thumbs up. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. You know what I mean. And at ease. Carry on. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Okay, you got it? Enjoy your life one day at a time. We'll talk again later. Do I have a plan? No. I don't have anything on the agenda right now. I may think of something. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.